qualify during his little special
2013 Lamb-Weston Columbia Cup Heat 1B.
And a little bit of a hot
the 37 Beacon Plumbing, J. Michael Kelly already trolling down the backstretch.
The 11, the DiGiulio, or how do you say that?
DiGiulio.
The 95 Gold Cup champion, Spirit of Qatar, Kip Brown. Up at the upper corner of the 6, the 1, oh boy, Oberto, Steve David, the defending national champion.
J. Michael Kelly needs to remember he has to come across the start-finish line at speed, Rob.
Well, and I'm sure he will. He's just passing the entrance pin right now. As we see the oh boy Oberto well past the exit pin in turn 3, but he's just kind of coasting. Maybe he wants to let the cart take him around.
Hey, hold it a minute. Is that Kip Brown coming down the front chute?
Yes.
The 100 Central Coast Airbrush.
And he parked in lane number 1 and
Ryan Mallow.
All right, because I ran up here and I saw him come out of the pit area, but I didn't see him come across. Okay, so he's good, but J. Michael has not yet done so, correct?
At speed, no.
Well, then this is not right for J. Michael Kelly. Something now. It looks like he's getting it up and going now.
Okay. Maybe so. It may be a problem in there.
Yeah, he might be having an issue up there because that does not look like his normal start procedure at all.
He's back up on plane now, coming around the exit pin at turn number 4 in our four-corner super speedway here on the Columbia River. Heat 1A from Santiago Sales. The oh boy Oberto, Steve David. Along with the 95 Spirit of Qatar with Kip Brown, J. Michael Kelly, and the 37 Miss Beacon Plumbing, the Miss DiGiulio, the 14 with Greg Hopp, the 22, that's Mike Webster in the Payne West Insurance entry, and the 100 with Ryan Mallow, Central Coast Airbrush, out on the course.
Now let's take a look and see what J. Michael Kelly does here.
Well, he came across the start-finish line.
Yeah, but let's see what he does. He'd like to be where Kip Brown is right now.
Well, he is, but he's behind him.
But he did come across at speed for your way of thinking.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, it's a...
The 14 Centurion Unlimited Miss DiGiulio.
I've not seen him do this before. That whole maneuver up there, up in the west end, that did not look right at all. But we'll just score it as it is. Nice to see Mr. Mallow out here on the race course. Kip Brown, boy, you want to talk about going slow. He is going slow. Now, here, finally, away from the dock, comes the 22 is away from the dock. Payne West Insurance. It's away from the dock, not yet up on a plane, but we'll have him out here shortly, and then we'll have all 5 boats for our Heat 1B.
And we're about, 2 minutes and 45 seconds away from the start. 1:45 from the score-up.
Correct. Remember, in the testing that we had earlier today, this is exactly what Kip Brown did in the 95 Spirit of Qatar. Yep. He took all day to get to the bottom of the course, and then around the transition between turn and 1, the apex of that long corner down there, that's when he started to spool it up and get to the 1-minute score-up buoy.
And the last time Kip Brown had this boat on a race course in competition, when he got back to the dock, they handed him the most active motorsports trophy
Payne West
in the world,
Insurance
the
with
APBA
Mike
Gold
Webster.
Cup. Now he's got to try and back it up here on the Columbia River, and he's just coming down here super slow at 2:06. 2:06 to the start, 1:04 until they got to get over in front of Tony. So, Tony, if you need to go grab a sandwich, I think you got time.
I can do that.
There you go. So both of these guys are the world's fastest race boats.
Not right now.
And I have a hard time saying that, looking at what I'm seeing right here, right now. But it's part of this start procedure. Now we'll see what Steve David wants to do. He's coming down here right behind J. Michael Kelly, and he's going to go around Kelly, it looks like. This is going to be interesting because actually now we're starting to move on things with 33 seconds until the 1-minute buoy.
Hey guys, we'll keep an eye on that. Finally back to the dock. Jimmy Shane for a victory. That was the longest time getting back here to the pits I've ever seen.
Yeah, sorry about that. We got kind of stuck out there with a bunch of boats on the dock, but made it back. Graham Trucking went out there, won Heat 1A, so we're super excited. Super excited.
And the crew, they've been working overtime for you. You had the problem with the bleed band yesterday. Then you had some difficulties with the second engine that you put in. And now things seem to be running pretty smoothly. You got 400 points.
Yep, that's what we were looking to do out in that heat, and we got the 400 points. We're going to try to improve upon what we got from the data in that heat, and hopefully we'll put together a real nice package for the final.
All right, the boats now past. The boats are now past that 1-minute score-up buoy. And Brad, what was your vision from that end of the course?
It looked good from down here, Tony.
I agree. I don't have an exact count, but it sure looked good. They all came at it at the exact same time.
So Brown in 1, J. Michael in 2, Steve David in 3.
So Kip Brown is coming up the backstretch towards Avalon Health Rehab Center, turn number 3, in lane number 1.
30 seconds.
J. Michael Kelly in the 37 Miss Beacon Plumbing, lane number 2. Rob, they're all right by him.
And Greg Hopp, looks to be trying to make a little move out here out front. He's out in front as we go around turn 3 with the Spirit of Qatar on the inside, Beacon Plumbing right next to him, and they're kind of neck to neck as they come out of the exit pin.
And a reminder for all the swimmers during hydroplane racing to get out of the water.
3, 2, 1.
It is a clean start, and leading across the start-finish line is Alberto, Steve David out in lane number 3.
Steve David is going to get down here first in lane number 3. Got J. Michael Kelly in second place on his left, and then on the far inside is Kip Brown driving the 95. David flies the boat to you, Tony. And he is rocking those spots in lane number 3, and he's going to lose some time as here comes Beacon Plumbing, and they're all three going to hit it at deck-to-deck racing out of the exit pin.
Oh, what a beautiful sight coming out of Farmers Exchange turn number 2 as Steve David now leads the charge up the backstretch. Beacon Plumbing, J. Michael Kelly in second in lane number 2. On the inside, Kip Brown's trying to make up some ground coming up the backstretch.
100's dead in the water. 100's dead in the water.
And the Oh Boy Alberto with the lead going into turn 3. Beacon Plumbing and the Spirit of Qatar almost neck and neck. You lost the Spirit of Qatar and the Rooster Tail from the Beacon Plumbing, but the Oh Boy Alberto, and now it looks like the Spirit of Qatar picking up a little ground coming out of the exit pin.
Great turn around the top end of the course for Kip Brown, but no match for Steve David and the Oh Boy Alberto coming across the start-finish line, 148.568 miles per hour.
Got a lot of clean water, got a lot of clean lane space, and Steve David is sending a message down to Jimmy Shane underneath Bernie's tree. Look what I'm doing from lane 3, and he's flying in lane 3, Tony. Yes, he is. He's coming across the top of those rollers. He does have it all to himself, but look at the inside. Here comes Kip Brown in the Qatar. He's just made up 3 boat lengths, and now David, with whatever he's got under the hood, has just pushed it down the backstretch.
Steve David, an amazing corner through 1 and 2, the Farmers Exchange turn 2. Kip Brown on the inside trying to make up ground, and where is the 37 Miss Beacon Plumbing, Rob?
She's on the outside. She's on the outside. She's about 2 boat lengths behind the Spirit of Qatar right now as Steve David has it all to himself as he approaches the exit pin for turn 3.
And the real key here is to make sure that he doesn't pinch off the lanes for the other drivers, and that's what we see as the Beacon Plumbing came over the wake of the Oh Boy Alberto, turn number 4.
Yeah, he certainly did, but there was certainly enough lead there for Steve David to move over like that. I'm not sure that he had to, but he did. But from here, he had at least the full Rooster Tail, plenty of room. He's here to the exit pin. Kip's still trying to give him a run on the inside, but he's giving up ground every time through. Tony,
he is bouncing hard across the top and is making his move. He's still in lane number 3. Kip Brown really getting close to those pylons and trying to give Steve David a run for his money, and coming and the Beacon just about spun it out, caught a little bit of the left spots, but is back on track lane number 2.
Oh, he did hook a little bit on that corner, the exit pin of turn number 2, Farmers Exchange turn 2. Steve David, the Oh Boy Alberto, heading up the backstretch with the lead, Rob.
And a significant lead it is, Michaels. He hits the entrance pin. The Spirit of Qatar right behind, and the Beacon Plumbing's got things settled down a little bit, but has definitely lost some ground to the Spirit of Qatar as they both head around to the exit pin.
And it is Steve David and the Oh Boy Alberto ready to take the checkered flag for Heat 1D from Santiago Sales. And the checkered flag is out, and he will be our winner. That last lap of 145.822 miles per hour. Second place, Kip Brown holds on for that, and the nice run for the 95 Spirit of Qatar in lane number 1, but still no match for the Oh Boy Alberto outside lane number 3, Kelly.
No, he did a great job, and he actually picked that thing up and got the lead in the first lap, and he just kept pulling away. And I think, Mike, on the last lap, he just kind of backed it off a little bit, knew where he was, knew what kind of lead he had, and that boat is really running. So they're going to do some fine-tuning. These other boats are going to stay level with him because his speed is just awesome right now.
Third place for J. Michael Kelly and the Miss Beacon Plumbing, and he was challenging the 95 with Kip Brown, Tony, until he had that little bobble and almost hooked at the bottom end of the course.
It's getting really, really lumpy down here, and there's some serious holes, and he did. He got his left side down inside one of those little monster holes, known for it here on the Columbia River course, and he just about hooked it over. It was a very close ride, a real scary moment there for J. Michael Kelly.